Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Stirring the Pot.
You
Stirring
already
the
know.
Pot. We stirring. Come on, Bucks. You gotta get your stir on, baby. We
With the hot
stirring.
You
storms, you know
already
they
know
make
Yeah,
we
it
stirring
good.
around this
we
joint. You
moving
heard
and
me?
booming, y'all.
Left
And
hand
as
with it.
promised, y'all, like,
Man,
look, I got the fellas on here. I got the gang. I got the gang on here. They on deck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bipolar
Short
Music
shot
is in the
all
building. You know
smoke.
what I'm
You
saying?
heard
red
me?
money up.
Short
Don't forget
shot,
that. All smoke.
Driz, Raw
Red
Bucks,
money up.
Red Money Blick. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They out here.
We around.
Yeah. And as y'all see, I got the one and the only Jamie the Fox Francis on deck.
What's
Boss
up,
lady.
y'all?
Yeah, we got y'all
Listen,
covered like all state.
We
Don't worry about
stirring,
it.
y'all. We stirring. We stirring.
Yeah,
right.
though.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
my
So,
everything.
All cook up.
yeah, we cooking up. We cooking up, fellas. Thank y'all
Thanks.
for coming in, you know what I'm saying, to the pot, the stirring the pot, you know what I'm saying? And listen, man, we had a little struggle in the beginning to get this joint right, but we got it right and we on now. You know what
For
I'm
sure
saying?
that.
Right.
For sure
Sure.
that. For sure that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So Robux, I'm gonna start with you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Tell the people, let's start, let's do this like this. We gonna start with you and then we're gonna go all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna bring the Fox back into the fold too. So we're gonna start with you, then we're gonna go to Red Money Blick, then we're gonna go to Short Shot Driz, then we're gonna go to the Fox. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? So Robux, introduce yourself.
What's going on, man? My name Raw Bucks from the city of Philly, North Side. You know what I mean? Rapper slash trapper slash actor. You know what I mean? All the above slash businessman. You know what I mean? Got the magazine about to be jumping. You know what I mean? Money Shop magazines. Make sure y'all go check out the movie trailer. You know what I mean? Got the movie coming out called Target on My Ops.
Oh, don't tell them too much because we're gonna get into it.
Oh, all right. You know what I
Don't
mean?
tell them too much.
You know what I mean? Just know we're around like a circle. You heard me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's go, my guy. Red
Oh,
money.
Yeah,
It's Red Money Blick. I'm from, South Killer Hell. You know what I'm saying? Red Money Bipolar Music for
So
life.
sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, basically I got, Welcome to Killer Hell coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I got the
yes,
Bipolar
sir.
Music too. You're ready to drop on Apple Music, iTunes, everything. You know what I'm saying? About to shoot some more videos and it's getting ready to get crazy for us, man. I got the Robbery Goes Wrong
Hey.
video coming soon, so it's getting ready to get crazy for us, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Yeah,
go,
me
my
cook
guy.
up.
That
Y'all
Let's
already
part.
go,
know
my
it's your
guy.
boy. Y'all already know it's your boy Short Shot, man. North Philly's finest, you hear me? I've been around for a minute. They call me seasoned, you hear me?
That's a
yeah.
Like,
fact.
Hey.
I got Short Shot for the win rate drop. You already know me and the fellas, we got a project put together, and like Raw Buck said, man, we got a surprise for y'all, you hear me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
we got a surprise for y'all coming up. We ain't gonna get too much into it because we gonna talk for a little minute, but we definitely got some things cooking, you hear me?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And here she go.
Hey, listen, today I just want to say hello to everyone. Today I am guest co-hosting, okay, with the awesome Tigmatic. Welcome to Stirring the Pot. I just want to first say, shout out to Raw Bucks, Blick, okay, Driz. Their music is incredible. They out here making a name for themselves, working hard. And I'm just so happy to be with y'all today, to tap in more, get to
We
know what y'all
appreciate
like,
you.
doing some things about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Definitely
And there
appreciate
you
you.
have it, folks.
Appreciate you too.
So I'm gonna start the first question off, and we're gonna start with you, Raw. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is my initials is Raw. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, though.
Crazy.
Yeah. But we're gonna start with you. Tell the people a bit about how you got started in music. This is the same question for all of y'all. But tell us how you got started in music and how that came to be, man.
Well, I got started on music. I was in jail, and I kept going to the hole, fighting and all that. And there was this dude named Tone. from Erie, PA. He's like, yo, listen, man, I make beats and all that. I'm like, all right, well, forget them beats. I don't know how to rap. He, I kept going to the hole. We ended up meeting up in the hole, and then got nothing better to do besides learn yourself in there. You know what I mean? It's 23 and 1 in there. You got no time but to learn yourself in there. So
Sure, for sure.
he started banging on the table with on a little beat. I was like, "Bro, just try this." I started trying it. After a while, I got a little better at it. He's like, to take your anger out on that. Put your feelings in that so you ain't got to keep fighting. And then I started doing that, and that definitely was like a therapy to me. So, like I said, that's why when you hear me rap, I don't sound like a person that hear me rap would never think that I was from Philadelphia. Like when you hear me rap, like he is not from Philly because I don't have that Philly flow. You know what I mean? I remember I was in
Right.
prison. I was around people from New York, people from Philly, people from Area PA, people from Pittsburgh, people. So I had like all these styles I'm hearing that's so hot and just register and soak everything up like a sponge. And that's I don't know. That it just didn't. That's how I got the flow that I got. So it was
Oh
never.
man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Blake, same
Yeah,
question. How'd you get started in the music?
yeah. Well, basically, first and foremost, this is how I got started. Shout out to 18th and Carpenter Street Quilly, man. That's my man. He the reason that is a blick today. Uh, um, back in school, me and my man that I just shouted out, man. He ain't really cared for me too much, but we never, took it past that, took it past, words. So one day he wrote a rap about me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never write no rap, so I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to listen to all the little old rap crews from the way. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote my first rap, about him. And we battled in the lunchroom, reading off the paper. And ever since then, I just was stuck on it. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
just was stuck on it, and I kept going with it. When I got incarcerated, I never knew how to do songs. You know what I'm saying? So when I got incarcerated, I went to the hole. I did like 300 days in the hole, and I just was writing. I just was like, you know what? Let me try to make a song one day, and I made a song, and then I stuck with it ever since. You dig what I'm saying? So
That's what's
like that's
up.
how I got started, and I never
Right.
left.
Short shot. It's on you. How'd you get started in music, my guy?
Oh man, like the piggyback off of Blick, mine's kind of came from school too, but it was a different type of situation with me. Like I actually had one on a school trip. I remember I was about like 14, 15 years old. I went on a school trip. We went to New York, and at the time, like I mean, I'm kind of up there. I'm 41 now, so 15 years old. That was a minute ago. So you already know New York had rap like in a chokehold a little
Yeah,
bit
they
at
had
that
the
time. You feel
so-called
me?
for real.
So so we go to New York. I got a little couple dollars in my pocket. I buys me a mixtape. The mixtape, it got Jada Kiss on there. It got it got it got Don Cartagena all on there.
Facts.
It got you know
Oh yeah, this
uh
like 9-8.
yeah,
This
like
the
Nine
it got
MC.
all
seven,
Let's
that
nine
on
go
there.
eight.
on.
Facts.
So like, and no cap, like my mom used to be real strict about like certain things. So I sneaked the mixtape in. I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, what's this I'm hearing? Like they talking, and it got and just hearing Jada and Fat Joe and all of them talking how they talking and I'm like, yo, let me try to write some of this down. Like I'm listening to their songs, but I'm writing over what they, what I'm saying, over they beats with them still playing in the background. This one I ain't even know nothing about an instrumental. You feel me? I'm
Right.
just
Yeah.
writing with them playing. And I'm like, oh, let me try to see if I can put some words together that match, like that sound the same, like and see what it sound like. And from there on, it just took off. Like it just took off. I just started putting it together in my own little way. I started getting into the instrumentals and all that. And I just started doing my thing from there though.
I got a
Oh man.
question for y'all. Let me piggyback off this energy that's going on. So, each one of y'all, if y'all had a chance to work with any artist, past or present, that y'all could work with, who would it be and why?
Good question.
Man. Uh, Me, I would love to work with Styles P, and because he he make music that I can feel. Like I love that hard stuff. Like I love it. Like you know what I'm saying? Real reality rap, Styles P, DMX, Free Ab, like like stuff like. But other than that, man, I be enjoying working with my guys. Like
Right.
that's the best
Facts.
chemistry I ever had in my life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when they come to Short Shot Dreads and Bucks, yeah, like ain't no stopping us. Like I
Right.
love when they call, I'm coming. That's who I want to work with. Like past,
That's
present,
what's up.
future,
That sound
everyone.
like loyalty to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Cap,
Like
listen,
Which
look,
is
it gets
rare.
no realer than that.
no cap. Like
yeah,
Definitely.
for me, past, I'ma say Jada. That was always like I always like. I just love his wordplay and his slick talk. You feel me? Like he
Right.
talk real slick. So I always was one of them kind of smooth, like finesse type boys. So I like that slick talk. But present, I would say
Oh, we
I went
lost
out.
you.
oh,
He went
what's
out.
good.
Well, look,
Oh my
the
bad.
story was good.
I'm
Go
back
ahead.
in.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
back
my
in.
bad. My question my answer to that before was PHY Lil Pug. And honestly, keeping it being with y'all, that's my son. But it's just like it's like seeing me reincarnated all over again, and he like really like that's me. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a whole project with him because like he really
He dope.
talking about my life
Yeah,
without me having to give it to him. Like he
yeah,
giving it up, and it's his life too at the same time. So it's like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
like that's really
Right.
like my thing. I want to do. Like I really want to do a whole project with my son, man. PHY
Oh
Lil
man,
Pug.
that's
Shout out
dope
to
to
him,
pass
man.
the baton
yeah.
to your
Shout out to
son, man.
Pug.
And
Yeah.
that's something that's not really seen except with Kiss right now. We
Yeah.
haven't seen that yet in rap where it's father son duo when they going in. And that's something that would probably shock the world right now
And
if it
on
was at
top of
a
that,
high
they
level.
both
You
really
know what
giving
I'm
it
saying?
up and talking that talk how you like to hear it. You hear me? Like,
Facts.
Right.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm trying. I really want to do that, man. That's really on my bucket list.
And you know, it's
All right.
nothing more powerful. I just want to chime in to say, it's nothing more powerful than manifesting things. And once you say it and you place it out in the universe, it's going to happen. You got a strong team
For sure, for
behind
sure.
you. You got us
Absolutely.
backing you. We believe in y'all, and so do a bunch of other people. So man, shout out to
Appreciate
y'all.
that.
Just shout out to
Yeah, I
y'all for doing
appreciate
your
y'all,
Thank
thing.
you.
man.
Thank
Seriously.
you.
For sure, for sure. That's a
Thank you.
gem out there. You know
Yeah, say
what
that. Yeah, me
I
like
mean?
Hey,
All
listen.
right, so all right, it's back to you, Bucks. You know what I'm saying? We going
I
around the
already
loop.
know who
So
Bucks
you know
gonna
what I'm saying? We're
say.
gonna keep it
I,
that way, you know what I
I
mean?
already know who Bucks gonna say.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be two.
Who you wanna work with
If I had the
and
opportunity,
why?
it'd definitely be Pac and DMX.
For sure that. I
Yeah,
already knew.
because that pain, that struggle. I remember my mom was a crackhead before. So every time I
yeah,
hear Tupac, I blame my mother for turning my brother into a crack baby. Like I was living that. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Definitely.
I hear him say, even though you as a black queen, mama, you know what I mean? Like, crack that I was living that, you know what I mean? I understood that poverty, then that that street pain, gully, the way X just put it out there was different. Like, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah, we definitely can hear that in the music, you know what I'm saying? So I can see your references and the people that you would want to work with. That's definitely dope, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk
But
about
let
that
me
a
say
bit.
this real
I
fast
mean,
before we go on. Only
Go ahead,
reason I
bro.
ain't say my brothers that's on the screen with me now, cause I'm working with them now. You feel me? Like I'm
Facts.
talking about people that I want to work with. I'm already working
Right.
with my brothers. This is already situated. You feel me?
Right. That's a
Facts.
Right,
So
family.
um,
I
for
just want to
sure.
let that be known. Like I don't want nobody to think I'm slighting my bros. Like you already know his love. I mean to the casket drop. You hear me?
You know
They
we ain't
know they
thinking
That's
like
heard
right.
that.
that music. You
Yeah,
can't fake
we
that,
already know.
okay?
my
You
Yeah.
thing is,
cannot fake
We
with
already
that
know.
music sound like raw bucks.
my
I
thing
do want
is,
to say this. Can you tell them a little bit about some of your experience? Because you actually got a chance to meet X and you got a chance
yeah,
to do some things. So, I want you to, talk about yourself for a minute. You so humble, man. Tell them a little bit about some of your experiences with X and things like that.
Yeah.
um, I met X twice. one time at the Blockley and the other time at the TLA. And then when me and Short Shot went out Yonkers, of course, X he ain't pop up. Um, but the feeling I got right there was like, he told me, he said, yo, like, listen, you hot, and we gonna make it happen one day. And I just stuck with that, and you could tell in his words that he wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was one of them type of boys to just tell you anything and just to flee you off. You know what I mean? It just didn't happen. When the opportunity was close to presenting itself, I got locked up.
Oh
So,
man.
and during the process of me being incarcerated, he passed away. And of course, me, I cried like a baby in that cell. But the Rough Riders, they love me though because when I came home, they sent me all the pictures through Instagram of his funeral. They sent me everything. You know what I mean? So what I mean, they knew, or they everybody that know me said when he passed away, first what they thought about was me.
Right.
Friends,
Shout out to
family,
Hustle, man. Shout out to Hustle, man.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Like,
Shout out to
That's
Hustle.
dope.
Hustle were the original Rough Riders.
Right.
Shout out to Wadeen too. Definitely shout out to Y and Lil Y, his son, man.
Shout out to the Rough Riders, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure, man.
So,
Um,
which poses to my next question, you know what I'm saying? What was growing up in Philadelphia like for y'all? We
whew,
going instead of we just started with you, Bucks. We gonna start with Short Shot, then go to Blick, then go to
I ain't
you.
gonna even lie, man. Like, growing up in Philadelphia, it's like it's like really like being in a jungle. Like like it's like you ever watch Naked and Afraid?
Absolutely.
Right.
My wife
Like
loves this show.
it's like being thrown out that joint, and it's like, look, survive, you hear me? Like, by all
Yeah,
means necessary. So at the end of the day, for me it was like, all right, environment, adapt. Environment, adapt. Environment, adapt. Wherever I was at, I was never like, spoon fed or grew up. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I had it all, or I was, my mom had, you know what I mean? My mom wasn't my mom was my mom. Like, she made sure I was cool. She roof over the head, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. But far as like the street thing, like, I grew up in all projects from Richard Island, born to 23rd and Diamond World,
mm,
and most of the rest of my family was in Abbotsford Project. So it was from project to project to project. I had to adapt to each environment, and all of that was
they
instilled in
all
me from each
different.
environment.
Yeah,
And
Right.
they all
every
different.
environment was different. It's a different survival tactic in each area. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, but oh, I see what's going on over here. All right, say that. I got to be this type of animal. All right, say that. I ain't got to give it so much energy over here, but I still gotta let them know I'm sure shot. You heard me?
Yeah,
And it just was more so like, for me, it was like, all right, my heart was always on my sleeve, because at the end of the day, it's like, you never know when you're gonna get battle tested. You feel what I'm saying? And
yeah,
and Philly, man, like, it ain't no place to really let your guard down at. Like, I ain't gonna lie,
It's
sorry to
not.
say it, but it really ain't. Like, you feel me? You got to be on point at all times around here. Like, and you got your good moments. I ain't gonna act like Philly all bad. Like, we had the Greek and all that. Like, I was able to experience that. I'm old enough to experience that. You hear me? We had
The
some
yeah.
fun times.
flag,
South Street,
all that. The
the plant,
flag used
all
to
that
be
was popping
lit.
and
The
everything. You know
plat
what I'm
was
saying?
that word. The plat
Yeah,
was
Right. I
that
the
used to
plant,
word.
drop up
yeah.
there with our
facts.
For
cards,
sure, for
all that.
sure, for sure, for sure. Like, that was back when I was in my young boy, dumb boy days, braids and all that. I was a little cute little nigga, like, I mean, little boy, like, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I still had that that was instilled in me from being in those three different environments, and that's what made me sure shot Drizzy today. You feel me? And just
Yeah,
being able to peep my surroundings and watch and take in what I see, like, far as people characteristics, how I should move around this person, that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, Philly really is
yeah,
like, it's like being on Naked and Afraid. Like, you gotta really adapt. Like, you gotta really just be like, yo, I'm out here,
yeah.
and I
Blick,
gotta,
how
I gotta,
about
I
you,
gotta
man?
survive.
Tell the
Yeah.
people,
Right.
Blick, what was your experience in Philly like?
I
And
hated
in our hometown, like, tell the people.
I hated it. I ain't gonna hold you. I hated it. Hate everything about my city. Like, I grew up in hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crack house. You know what I'm saying? We treated the crack house like an amusement park. I had fun in that house. Like, my mom would sit there. do her thing. I was a kid running the block, 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning, I getting into stuff. I had to prove a lot, you know what I'm saying? And, I moved to Delaware, had the greatest time of my life, came back home and caught a 15-year bid.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I love about Philly is it turned me into Red Money Blick, man. I got something to talk about in my music. You dig what I'm saying? Well, other
Yeah,
than that, like,
that pain is definitely important to put it all in the music.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
feel
Other
that
than that,
statement right
man,
there.
like, other than that, man, every time I'm in my city, I'm looking over my shoulder. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Or clutching or stuff like that. I don't even trust people. The two you see on the screen, that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
I
can
don't
relate
go
to
I
that.
don't go
I
past
can
that.
relate to that.
You know what I'm saying? So my experience in Philly was not a good one. You dig what I'm saying? But only thing I can say about it is it made me who I am today. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
So like
Bucks is on you.
And we live with no regrets. You hear me, Blicker?
none. None.
Right.
All right.
Um,
So Bucks is on you.
growing up in Philly for me was a bunch of backstabbers, unloyal people, um, untrustworthy family. Um, it's crazy when you got the person that birthed you, the people that birthed you, your mother, father, be the first one to cross you, and the first time you feel pain is from them. Not get crossed by your friend, but your mother and your father, the people you expect to be there for you the most, not there. For me, similar to Blick, raised in crack house. See my mom doing her thing, getting abused by many of men. I just hear it, couldn't fight back, couldn't do nothing. Getting abused. I'm quite sure. I don't know. You got time, man. Getting beat with extension cords for no reason, fresh out the freaking tub. You know what I mean? Like, um, not eating for days, eating candy off the ground. Um, going to stores, bagging up bags when you could to make sure my brothers and sisters ate. Um, whatever money I had, try to hide it. My mom would take it, go get high with it. Um, End up in foster care, got abused constantly over and over again. Had brothers and sisters I never met. I had a brother. Well, I got a brother, 1 year younger than me. Um, I was 5, he was 4. His dad took him. I never seen my brother again until I was 26 and he was 25.
Mm.
I met my little brother Joey in foster care. Didn't believe he was my brother. I thought he was a foster brother. Um, I had two sisters I didn't know about that came from the same womb. Not like these, not from father. This was from the same womb, from the same mother. The only person I knew about was my brother Jeffrey. I didn't know because I was 5, he was 4, and the other ones came along as time went on. And everybody was in foster care. Everybody was split. And once my mom got us up together, to a certain extent, we all ended up going back to the same home. That's when I met my brother Joey. Well, I met Visha, my younger sister. That was the first time I ever met her, and she's about a year old. So
Mm.
family was discombobulated from the rip. Um, yeah, it was a lot of getting sexually abused by the foster parents as well. Um, End up having to shoot the foster dad. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was fucked up for me. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Keep it clean.
um,
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
I mean, it was screwed up for me.
You gotta
So
keep it clean. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, my apologies, man. But
Yeah, you fine. You fine. You fine.
um, yeah, it was trifling. So my story is a lot of other people's story who don't talk about it. They most people scared to talk about it. Like how many males will like this will come out like, yeah, I was sexually abused. You know what I mean? By foster pop you know what I mean? And it made me an angry kid. It made me a
I
very,
can
very
imagine. I can imagine, man. My
uh,
heart goes out to you. And like I told you earlier, and I'm gonna say it, you know what I'm saying? Bro, when you were saying to me it might make you shed a tear, I did, bro.
yeah,
When I heard that song, bro, I understand you now why your music sound the way it sound. Cause bro,
Right.
listen, you've been through a lot. And even explaining your story took a lot of courage to do that right now on air. Cause it's people in different places of the world hearing this right now. Like, you know what I'm
And you
saying?
know
And if
what
And
they
else
not
I
they
wanted
watching
to
it
really
right now,
just
when it go
rap.
facts.
off, when it goes off, that's when people start to really watch this jump. So
And
Yeah.
I want to
listen,
chime in and say something to you because you know I didn't know what happened to Bucks. I just knew he was gone. I was gone for a minute. I got hacked on Instagram. Yo, I lost Tig, everyone, and coming back around. I never forget Raw Bucks popped in the live Tig, and I said, Raw Bucks, listen, his performance to anyone that is chiming in.
Yeah,
You can feel him. He
Yeah,
will jump off the stage. He
yeah.
will like he is not a regular,
You see how he
performer.
shirt
He
off
came
and
on this
visits his
everything.
joint, no
people.
shirt on.
The shirt off and
Facts,
everything.
Yeah, that's what
Fla-
Kingdom
gave you
Messiah
all
facts,
says,
raw.
Oh
I can see
man.
this is going to be one of the realest episodes to date.
Everything raw,
Straight
man.
raw
He gonna
talent
give you everything
and
raw.
honesty
That's
all
why I love
around.
him. You hear me?
facts, facts.
No
It's
That's why I
nothing like
love him,
just
man. That's
opening
my
up, and
brother
this
for
gonna
life. You
help a
hear me?
lot of young men. Like men need to see this, like men being vulnerable, marketing yourselves. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
it's hard
saying?
to be
Sticking with
vulnerable.
each other, all that. This need to be seen, and I'm so happy to be a part of this with y'all today.
Because you
yeah,
know
Yeah,
what, Fox? So many people hide behind these masks, man. Like they was hiding behind masks before Corona came. You hear me?
that's a
Facts.
fact.
Like
Right,
we just gonna keep that a fact. Like these dudes been hiding behind these masks before Corona came. So at the end of
right.
the day, when you meet somebody that ain't afraid to pull that mask off and really let you see their face, and it got tears in it, you feel me? And it's another grown man standing in front of you. You like how can I not respect it? Like you feel me? So at the end of the day, like that's gonna be my brother for life. I don't care who
That's a
like it,
fact.
who don't like his music, who don't like his what he talking about, who don't like nothing. That's my brother, and I'ma stand behind him
That's
100%
That's
it.
my.
to the casket drop. You hear me?
You
That's
already know.
Hey, man, it
How much
takes a lot.
he know how much I love him. He know how much and I let the world know. Like,
That's
you know
what's
what
up.
I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Like I ain't like me and Driz, me Driz, Bucks, we don't play about each other.
A little
And
right.
cold out
Yo,
there, y'all.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
yo.
honestly, that's the best way to be because a lot of people, me and Bugs, Tig, we all gotta talk. Cause at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that try to take advantage of vulnerable people that
That's
might
a
don't
Mm-hmm.
fact.
know certain things, but they got everything that it take to make it and things like that. And it's people like us, like I said, Tig, with his platform, things like that. It is still some good people that want to give y'all light without taking advantage of y'all. It's easy to give information. Now I can see if it's some information they gotta go to a lawyer for or something, but most of the stuff that these people need to tell artists and things like that is things that it will not hurt them, or even if they doing a song with them, they should know.
Right,
Yeah, but
right.
that's the
That's
thing
a
I
though.
fact.
Like,
appreciate
bro,
y'all for that.
bro.
I definitely
Hey,
appreciate y'all for that. Y'all flowers is definitely due for that. You hear me? Cause
And I think,
you know,
I appreciate that. But
yeah,
listen, I want to say something true to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And to piggyback on what Fox said, it definitely takes a lot to be vulnerable, especially coming from the city that we come from. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. It's hard being a man, period, in Philly, period.
facts.
Jobs is
yeah.
very scarce in our city. You know what I'm saying? Jobs is very scarce. The men have a hard time getting hired because they hire all the women before the men. So a lot of us got no other opportunity but the street. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but
hmm
And that's just
the thing with that is though, right? And to piggyback off my brother, like his
let me finish
situation.
this thought first, Blake. Let me finish this thought first before I
Okay,
lose it. I don't want to lose this thought.
okay,
In order for a man to have vulnerability, right?
Right.
He got to be around people he can trust.
facts.
That part. That
So
part.
that's where I'm
Jeez.
going with this. For y'all to have a brotherhood to where y'all know each other's story and are able to understand what each other been through in life and hold each other down means a lot because like y'all said, and like I agree, because I've been through it too. I got shot in the head. So like I know it's a
Yeah.
lot of
Right.
backstabbers in our city. It's a lot of griminess going on in our city and all that. And that's
Jealousy,
that's not the
wickedness
that's
out
not
here.
to say our city is bad. Like Sure Shot said, our city is great, but it's a lot of bad people in our city too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they
Yeah.
can't see the difference between the good ones and the bad because there's so many bad ones pulling the good ones down. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
Right.
a lot of that going on.
Right.
And
So
even
to
with
see y'all
music,
men,
right.
to see y'all
Olaja,
men
I
doing
want
what
to
y'all
say this
do.
to yo, it's real important with this music and what you doing because I know the show only been so long. It's so important to make sure that all the artists that really is pouring out, you could feel it in their music, things like that, that you keep on putting them on your platform. I
Oh,
appreciate
that's a
you. I do.
must.
Oh
That's a
yeah, I
must. I
appreciate.
can't.
Definitely, definitely
I don't see it
appreciate.
no other way. I don't see it no other way because it's
That's right.
people like y'all that people need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's people like y'all all over the world, not just in our cities and not just in this country. It's people in Africa going through that. It's people in
Hey,
China going through that. It's people in
hey,
London going
Tig.
through that. People in
Hey, Tig.
PR
You
going
wanna know
through
the
that.
best thing though? We didn't do no complaining. That's why
None.
That's why I bang with these two boys because we all got different struggles. We all came through different areas, different situations, but I never once heard neither one of them boys complain. Like never
That's
once. No complaining. Not even, oh bro, I should have been signed. Oh bro, how he get on? No hating, no complaining. It never happened. I never had that type of conversation with these two boys.
And
It was
that's
always
dope.
about
That's dope.
what we gonna do, what's our next move, how we gonna keep it pushing forward. That's it. Like
right.
that was
Facts.
all that I ever heard from these two boys. No matter what their struggles was, Blick been gone for 15 years, just came home. Raw Bucks, me and him in and out of the jails. Like he got a different situation with his family coming up. I got a different situation with the neighborhoods and the families I grew up with. Like we all got different situations, but none of us ever heard each other complain about our situations. What we said was, all right, I'm gonna put it on my back. Let's what's the next move? That's it. That's why I
Facts.
love these two boys right there, man. Like no matter what the situation was, it was never no complaining. We just put it on our back like
And
men
guess what
and
else?
handled it.
They all showed up on time. I just want to
That's
commend
a
y'all
fact.
because there's a lot of artists.
For
I'm telling
sure.
y'all that can't even show up on time that they want to be taken serious. I want to tell y'all from the way that y'all present y'all songs, the way the videos look, the way y'all market yourselves. I'm so impressed with y'all. And you cannot see what y'all went through off of listening to y'all. And that's what I'm saying is like when you
Right.
hear it, you hear your words. But what I'm saying is the way y'all present yourselves and how
Right.
professional y'all are. I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best. We are wishing y'all nothing but the
I
best.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this ain't gonna be the only time y'all gonna be on. You know what I mean? We got another show to put y'all on. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Oh
oh
yeah,
Pot.
yeah.
I'm
You
with
already
We
know
that.
we
got the
locked
pot.
in.
This one is
We locked in.
exclusively about the music and what y'all do, and we talking deep like it's the pot. But hey, God wanted it this way. It is what
Right.
it is.
Exactly.
For those that don't want to tune in because we talking this real talk, this ain't for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can find that on another pod. But tonight we stir. You know
What
what I'm
they say,
saying?
what's for you won't miss you, and
That part.
what ain't for you definitely gonna miss you. You heard me?
Yeah, when we
Right.
mixing
Fact.
this batter ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
cool. No kizzy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for
Fact.
you. But
That's a
I
fact.
say that to say this, man. I really feel as though what y'all do is different. Y'all filming out here is different. You know what I'm saying? Let's speak on that a bit. Who shoots the videos? And then my second question on that is who pushes who the most in the booth?
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh
Somebody be like,
man.
wake up.
I knew y'all was gonna like that question.
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a
Listen,
bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't gonna lie. Raw Bucks. I can say Raw Bucks pushed me the most.
Yeah.
He pushed me the most out of me and Blick. Like you know what I'm saying. Like me and Blick. Like our story a little different, but
Yeah.
me and Raw Bucks, we've been at this a little bit longer than me and Blick. So he won't let me give up. He won't let me quit no matter what I got going on. If I say, bro, like I got a lot going on, bro, he like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. This is set up and this is what's going on, bro.
Yeah,
Slide through. And I'm your bro, so I know you not going to like let me down. So, that be my thing with Bucks. Blick will hit me and be like, bro, like, listen, we got and I going on, but when I say Bucks be on my bumper about this thing, he be on my bumper. That's my bro. He ain't playing no games, and he got a lot of ties and connections. Like, 'cause I wasn't always, what you say, approachable. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just learning how to be that way. So, for the most part, like he was tied in a little bit more with the industry and with the rap and all that, and with a lot of people from the city that was doing things. So he would have certain things set up, and he'd just call me. Like even with this, I ain't even gonna lie to you. He called me days ago, bro. What you doing at this time, at that time, and that time? Blah blah blah. All right, well look, this is set up. Clear your roster. I'm like, all right, say that then. Like you feel me? Like so
Yeah.
that's really like I gotta give it the Bucks on that one, man. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta
Facts.
give it the Bucks.
Facts.
Oh man, that's dope. That's definitely dope. So go ahead, Fox. I know you got a question.
Hey,
hold on, hold
listen,
on,
this
hold on,
is
hold on,
not
hold on.
more of a question.
Wait,
This
wait, wait,
is
real quick.
Rhea, go ahead, do your
They
thing,
say that.
Bucks.
Hold up, they say that. Listen, you heard that Pit and Work song, right? So, listen, listen. When I did the joint, and these both, the first of all, short shot, he forced his will. He deboed himself on that song from the rep. He was
I
not.
had to, I had to. It was too hot, it was too
Second
fire.
of
I had
all,
to.
when I heard them do, I did my verse. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to kill it. Man, them dudes something that joint. I want to rewrite my verse. They talk about no, it's perfect. I'm like, yo, hold up. Like you hear, you hear how they jump on that joint? But yeah, it was like they pushed me. So whether they know it or not, man.
That they don't even dig. That was the first time Raw Bucks ever heard me rap
Yep. And
on
and
Put
I
in Work.
told him short shot vouch. See, the whole thing and how we met was I knew short shot from we met in the pen. We met in the jail. And it came to the street and we end up both back booked again. But we just kept it just when God got planned, nobody can destroy it. You
I'm
That's
understand what I'm
right.
saying?
telling you.
Because when I got booked, he held me down, he paid for my lawyer, everything. This is somebody I met in jail. This is not a day one friend.
Mm.
I met this man in jail, he made sure I had a lawyer, everything. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? He get booked. I don't know he got booked, but I know something wrong because he's not contacting me. I get out. I found out he was booked. I go straight and find him. I ain't got no rap. Where my brother at? I reach right out to the jails, get right to him. You feel what I'm saying? So I love that boy with all my heart and soul, man. I look at his kids as my kids. His mom is my mom. You know what I mean? His wife is my sister. You know what I'm saying? And the
You
same thing for
already
Blick.
know.
That's
Now,
my
now,
guy.
now, Blick come into play because he met Short Shot in the last bid.
Right.
He come home, and that was his man. That was his man, and he held Short Shot down when he came because Short was the last one to come home. And he's like, yeah, I'm hot. He's Short Shot like, yeah, he hot, he hot. I'm like, all right, he hot. I never heard this man rap a day in my life. So when that pin and work, so I'm like, all right, since you hot, you got that's a lot of pressure when you got the last verse. You got to end it off
Yeah,
clean.
yeah,
Last verse.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely put some pressure on my man Blick, but I knew he can handle it though.
Right.
When we got in that booth and I did my verse, and I heard Short Shot. I'm like, oh my God. And then Blick came in. Man, I died and went to heaven, man. You know what I mean? God, he just reincarnated me back. That's how I'm back. I died in the studio that day. That was
Oh
just
man, that's
crazy.
dope.
That was
That's dope.
motivation. That was
And you
motivation for me. Like, that was
and I just
different.
want to speak on this because this important, y'all, to just say I done encounter a lot of people throughout my career. Tig being one of them. That's why I'm honored to be one of his co-hosts tonight. And I just want to say, y'all, what y'all got is so special. When I heard y'all, I hear a lot of music. When I heard y'all, it's so unforced, it's so natural, and just y'all really got it. I believe y'all gonna be the next up there with the Locks and the Rough Riders and all these people who y'all mentioned tonight. And amongst yourselves, I just want to say thank y'all for the unity and love and respect y'all got for each other because it
For
literally
sure.
bleeds through the screen. And people,
Yeah,
like I
that
said, they
loyalty,
need to see this. They do.
that loyalty is fire. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we don't really see in groups a lot that no more because it's so many people crossing each other nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
So
a
to see
competition. They
raw
make it a
talent,
competition, bro.
right? Everybody's in competition with each other. So to see raw talent like y'all is definitely a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I love to hear the pain in y'all music and how y'all get it out so fluently, and you can feel it, and it transcends.
All
So
up
that's
in
what
here.
you want in music. You want people to feel everything that you describing and talking about, because then that way you can touch people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I said, this show was created so that others can relate. You know what I'm saying? This one and the other one. You know?
Right.
So with that being
All
said,
right.
my next question is projects. Tell us a bit about the projects that each one of you have individually, and then tell me about the group project and the name of your projects as well.
All right. Well, you know, for me, short shot. I got short shot for the win by the grade drop within the next month.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be about 16 songs on there. I ain't gonna lie. This one right here,
Album
this is
mode.
really this one gonna show like really like my maturity on it. I just want to show my maturity on it because we not kids no more. We grown men. You feel what I'm saying? So like this one gonna show all maturity on it. I done went from my first rap group, which was Glissed Out. That was the younger version of me. That was me just getting into the game and trying to figure this thing out. Then I went to Well Connected. You know what I'm saying? And that was me and my man Fishko Fame. We had something going on, and the streets was loving that too. But this project right here, this short shot for the win, featuring Raw Bucks and Blick all over almost every other track. This one right here, just all grown man maturity on this one. This one gonna let them know, like, all right, cool. I done went through what I went through, but I done made it through. I ain't give up. You feel what I'm saying? And
That's
and,
what's
and I'm
up.
still here. Like I ain't going nowhere. Y'all got to respect it over. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Yeah,
Other
Right.
than
repent.
that, I'm just gonna come on. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. You heard me?
yeah.
All right, Bucks, what's good with
Blick.
you? What you got
Oh yeah,
coming
yeah.
up?
Go
Let's
ahead, Buck.
go.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bucks. And then we gonna do Blick last. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
Right.
Bucks.
Blick acting crazy right now. That boy firing everything he touch right now.
Right.
Um, me
Everything.
personally, I did a couple songs, but I ain't really I've been focused on this acting thing. Um, I got into a movie called Target on My Ops. Became the main character on that. Killed it. I didn't know I was gonna kill it, but I killed it.
Shout out the
Um,
director and stuff to the movie that you
shout
in.
out,
Yeah, tell us a bit
shout
Jimmy
more
the
about the
Saint.
movie.
shout,
Shout out
shout out to
Jimmy,
Jimmy
man.
the Saint, man. That's my
Okay,
Yeah.
guy.
Jimmy the Saint. Okay.
Yeah, man. That is
Right.
my guy,
Shout
man.
out
And
to
Oh
Jimmy
yeah,
the
your boy
Saint.
got a feature in there.
Right.
He snuck a
yeah, don't
feature in
forget.
that joint too.
Yeah, my guys got my guys is in there too. You heard me?
So tell us
Right.
a bit about that. Like, tell us how you got started into the acting a bit. You know what I'm saying? Break that down a bit.
I got a phone call and said it fit your character, and that was it. I didn't plan for this. I didn't
Right.
call for no auditions. I just got a phone call said this fits your character, and I went and did it, and they loved it. They loved it. I mean, I was just being me, and it just went crazy. It's coming. It should be out within the next month or two. It's gonna be a movie theater. It's gonna be a red carpet event. You know what I
Oh
mean?
man, that's
So
dope.
yeah, so
Right.
it's like it feels good when your wife and your kids is proud of you. You know what I mean? They see you on
That
that TV,
part.
like, oh, look. I mean, I couldn't ask for a more better feeling in the world. You know what I mean? I got Blick and I got Short Shot. Like when you got good, genuine, they my brothers. They not my friends, man. I don't have too many of those. That's my brothers right there. So
That's a
when you got
fact.
them people proud of you, that feels good. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's
That
up.
feels good when people proud of you for doing the right thing, not the wrong thing, the right
The
thing.
right thing.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So
Yeah,
Indeed.
I
I
feel you on
agree.
that,
I'll be
man.
right back,
I'm
y'all.
actually gonna be in my first play and my first movie. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? I'm gonna be in a play called Six Singing Angels,
Mm-hmm.
directed by Siberia Singletary,
mhm.
and also her movie, The Fentanyl Killer. I don't know what role I'm playing in The Fentanyl Killer yet, But
might be
in
a
Six
zombie.
Singing
You might be a
Angels,
zombie.
I play Jimmy Duncan, and he a crooked music producer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Hey,
mm.
So yeah,
congratulations to y'all
Yeah,
for
Yes,
real on
congrats,
that.
yes,
congrats.
yeah.
man. I see you.
So Blick,
You know the
it's
time
on you,
wanna
man.
go though to after Blick
Um,
go. I just want to say, had them rap after that because we only got a short amount
Yeah,
of
we
time
waiting on
now.
short shot. I was gonna
Hey,
start with
Listen,
short shot.
listen.
right. Blick didn't
Hey,
go.
I'm
all right,
not
but
rapping with the song though. Depression stage.
well,
See,
Ain't no cussing
I,
in that song.
what I got coming, projects are coming. Well, Raw
Mm.
Bucks inspired me to do the new project that I just finished. You know what I'm saying? He dropped Bipolar Music 1. I listened to the whole Bipolar Music 1. It's fantastic. It's a classic. And I was going to do Bipolar 2 the same way until you know, some things made me angry and I did it a different way. You dig what I'm saying? And the dedication of my man. You dig what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So so like
Tell him what it
I,
was. But look, we was on a live. Some people was feeling me, some people won't. So the people that wasn't feeling me, he snapped out. Cause he loved me.
yeah,
But you gotta remember
yeah.
when you
I
doing things of this
apologize, y'all. I
nature,
had to use the bathroom real
when you doing
quick. My
things of this
bad.
nature, everybody ain't gonna like you.
Yeah.
Right.
They say
that's a
Hove is the
fact.
GOAT. They say
that
Wayne is the GOAT. And there's so many people out who don't like Hove but don't like Wayne. And they the
yeah.
GOAT.
So that was the motivation
So
for Bipolar Music too. Like
he snapped
I've
on this
let
one.
people know we ain't nothing to play with. Don't play with us. You dig what I'm saying?
That's right.
Them
And
bars, I'm
then
telling
then
y'all,
and
All
y'all
then
go
right.
lose, leave them
and then not
alone.
only that, like I just posted a snippet of two songs on the newest EP that I'm dropping called Bligavelli 6, Welcome to Killer Hell. You know how everybody try to say Killer Dell, now it's Killer Hell. I grew up in hell, you saying? So like
Uh-huh.
that's exactly what it is. Got the Tales from the Hood, Devil on the front, got the skits
Hmm.
in there, like you know what I'm saying? So I'm basically I got motivated for doing pain music from dreads. Like I now I can express myself and actually talk about what I went through and talk about what I want to do with my life and what I want to do to people. But to be honest, yeah, I'm
I
saying
can dig it. I can dig it. All right, so we got a few minutes left, and like we said before the show started, because we couldn't get the track situated, y'all was going. This the first time, so let's all start first.
Oh man, let me get my
Because it
pot
is the
together,
first
man.
Let's start
time,
Y'all
y'all,
first.
already
ever.
know. Cook
We
set a
up,
all
man.
pod,
starting.
set a
Listen, this
Y'all
is
pod.
a
already know
world
it.
exclusive.
Cook up, you
Bipolar
heard me?
Music is going to drop bars a cappella, like the original essence of hip hop. And this is how it's going to go down on Stirring the Pot, y'all. So we're going to start with Sure Shot first, go to Blick, and then go to Bucks. Let's get it.
Listen,
No
look.
cursing.
All right, look. You ain't gotta ask if I got it. You got it. That's how a bread talk. I mean, a breed talk. I might not give you the shirt off my back, but I probably rip the sleeves off before I let my youngins freeze. Y'all bulls are stand there and watch your dog try to scratch his own fleas off before you
Mm.
help him with $1 for a collar. Man, I'm about to take it back to the Mercury Marauder. Dual exhaust pipes on it, smoking like a Rasta. All white, ragu guts look like pasta. Fishbowl, the license plate on it say Monster. Yeah,
Monster.
I'm in a whole different lane, boy. My fly better. I'm a whole different plane, boy. I'm talking Gamo swim trunks and St. Croix. I play at a higher level. We ain't got the same stories.
Mhm.
Nizar, I got some youngins that'll bang it for me. Walk up and walk off. I get you chalked up and hauled off. I put this 9 iron to your golf ball. To do it big, I had to start small. I took a little block and made it pills out like a Walmart. I was
Mm.
selling soft and the hard parts. A real slumlord. I get it cheap and make them pay a bunch for it. They say my butter got a crunch to it. The
Mhm.
AR it got a drum to it. Man,
Mhm.
drill, I make hunt music. I'm talking murder for a month music. Cause mama said it 3 days like this. Next level, they ain't playing like Driz. 36 months upstate. Animal to cage my crib, judging the DA trying to sink my ship. Fentanyl and K2, you dudes high. New wave, my you dudes couldn't duplicate my stitch, my club didn't cloth. Whole time I was bitten, I had my feet up. Cash App jumping, CEO was bringing the re-up. Stacks, I'm
Woo.
talking T-Bone. I'm trapping
Facts.
harder than half of them boys on the streets doing. Facts I can speak
Facts.
on. They wonder why they can't pull my chick. Cause mine super glued on my, I'm still a goat. Don't know what's gotten into me lately. Feel like they owe me something. I was gonna retire, but F it, I'm taking Kobe numbers. Back-to-back championships. I'm thinking Meek vibes. Forever Philly, my DNA from the north side. I super
That
stamp,
part.
but they said they know it's real talk. I've been a threat, now they got a word about Lil Dog. Voice of the streets, choice of the P. That's real talk. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
part,
Rock with it.
yo. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
Keep on going because it's going to end with y'all rapping. Let's go. Go ahead, Bucks. Go ahead, Blick. I see
We
y'all.
got 10 minutes.
I said, for life, I'm bipolar music. For the whole scared row is why I do this. For the ones that's out on the block, think they gotta sell a rock to fill their table with food and or get the
Uh-huh.
bills paid. We ducking cops because they want us in a steel cage. They dump shots that don't hit them bullets still graze. They want to kill us like time. Rest in peace to Michael and Trayvon. Squad. I'm on my knees praying to God, hoping that he keep me alive. This cold world, I'm trying to survive. I'm a felon out looking for jobs. They ain't hiring too quick to fire them. The life I was living, I'm not proud of it. Being a broke, I'm tired of it. Brand new notebook, I'm dropping in. Just to write in the booth and start dropping like a bad habit. Life I was living was tragic. I watched my homie go to the casket. I watched bums sit up in traffic with cups in their hand, begging for change to get them a bagging. One hit of that crack that put the cup back in their hand, back to the block to do it again. Cops out, circle the block, look for you and your man. One gonna go to the grave, the other go to the pen. It's a
Uh-huh.
shame how black folks suffering again. Even though we free at last, our minds still being slaved. Still got the whips on our back without the whips and the chain. I done bled enough blood. Now this time, there you go, girl.
Hey, listen, you
Uh,
flamed it. Listen, it's all love. That was fire. Bugs, get
Let's
it. Yo,
go.
we like
Let's go,
5 minutes in.
Bucks.
Let's go. We cooking.
Mm,
Go
mhm.
ahead, brother.
going you, Bucks.
Uh, I'm sitting here wondering where my next dollar at. My plug ain't got it. The second said call back.
Call back
Phone keep ringing. I'm stressing like
like
crazy.
crazy.
I ain't got no work in and just had a baby. Phone bill coming in, electric bill coming in, water bill coming in. Think about running in somebody crib. I'm only thinking twice because I just did a bid. Jail for the birds and I hate how they live. One toilet, one sink, a set of bunk beds. They can get crazy if the studies bump heads. Get stabbed in your sleep through your whole bunk red. Shout out to
Yo,
Ah,
Big last
listen,
night
what's
Even
y'all
mama
if I
had
social
turn a
killed the
media,
blind
snakes
yo,
eye,
real
mama.
believe me, I'm
quick?
still woke.
Thanks.
Colombian, Peruvian,
Uh,
don't matter, it's still coke.
ah,
uh,
Bag full of money, I'ma move like I'm still broke. And ain't
ah.
no
Mm.
such thing as burnt bread, it's still toast. I don't be
Toast.
with a lot of dudes now, but we still close. And we don't cut ties in the mob, we still oaths with
Ah,
white henny. Loyalty over royalty, I tatted my life in
life
me.
Eddie.
My heart cold for like a big block of ice in me. Jump
Ah,
out this car if you ain't sliding, cause I might spin him on sight. I promise you, it's gonna be a long
long
night.
night.
I'm something extra with that long pipe. It's gonna be a homicide on your mama's side, cause I ain't screwed
You
right. My
right.
whole gang, they the rude type. I'm
Aye.
talking Rosklas on my pop side at the Kumbo
Kumbo
height.
hype.
I do my thing, F what you don't
You don't
like.
like.
I'm a boss, I'm living
Pause.
large pocket sumo right. Yeah, I done come up. Was trapping sundown to the sun up. Everybody sleep, but look at me, the only one up. When everybody switch, look at me, the only one stuck. To the code, I carried the load, so it's one cut. If
Ah,
you ain't with the mob, then you ain't fit to be amongst us. Come to
nah.
my city, it's a must, you gotta tap in. Ghetto boy, all my ghetto babies with me trapped in. Remember Broadway and Broad Day? That was back then. Now I'm sure shot, them old blocks was my past tense. Purple yacht, keys to the dock, and the national boss. I let my hang coast to coast, National Guard. I don't
Woo.
mean to brag or boast, but I'm having the ball. Yeah, I'm having my way. 20 racks in a day. Dan Diamonds gave me the game. I was happy to play. That's why I'm
Ah,
turning up. Man, I don't do this for y'all. I do it because I got to motivate Lil Pug, Banger Highs, honesty by seeing him give them all hugs. It ain't biological with Snooper, yeah, it's all love. Nobody
ah,
get left out the loop, yeah, that's all us. And we don't do no guessing over here, fam. It's all trust. Yeah, me?
ah.
That
oh,
bipolar music. Okay.
Bipolar music.
bipolar, y'all.
Everybody up, you
Bipolar
heard me?
music.
just
Listen,
last
y'all
night,
Real
already
talk,
mama
know.
that talk,
had
man, you
dreams of
heard me?
snakes, mama. Is it my enemies or friends that's fake, mama? If it is my life that they shall take, mama, Bury me smiling hard, then let your heart ache, mama.
Mm.
I know it ain't easy to accept what I'm saying to you. I was your little boy every time I ran to you. Not this time, mama. Ain't no talking. The problems I deal with, bodies left in the coffin. Mama, I'm so sorry. I swear that I am, boo. But you as my mama should understand what I've been through. Only if you knew my past is haunting me. But who would I be if I let them punks just chump me? My homies is inmates, goons, and drug dealers. All of them mooked me in the practice of five pullers. Stuck
Mm.
in this world, mama. Weight on my shoulder. Gotta make it to heaven. What does hell be over? Trust me.
Uh,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Hey,
Ooh.
listen, go ahead,
yeah.
Tick, do your thing, y'all. Listen,
Hey,
first of all,
listen,
that was
y'all.
crazy, y'all. Bring the
Yo,
Listen,
energy
Blick,
up to
finish.
here,
listen.
Hey,
okay?
Blick,
I
take
gotta
us
say
home,
this.
Blick.
I gotta say
Take us
this,
home,
y'all. I
Blicker.
gotta say this. I feel like I feel like y'all the Philly locks, bro.
I told him
You
Yeah.
that.
think that's all?
I feel like y'all the Philly locks, like,
Hey,
and
man,
I
I
see why Rough
appreciate you,
Riders
man.
gave y'all a stamp. Like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I
Fox, I get
appreciate
it.
that. You heard me?
Listen, I listen. I ain't have nothing but good things to say. Okay, I was sitting on this
Listen,
music so
listen.
fast. I said, listen to this. Y'all got something, and I just want to
Hey,
wish
look.
y'all
Hey,
well.
listen.
Okay, make
Before
sure
this
y'all
joint,
follow
listen.
them.
This what I'm
Mhm.
trying to tell y'all. It gets so versatile, 30 or better. For that, I will murder whoever. Just give
Uh-huh.
me the word and I leave him stuck on the curb like a bird with no
No
feathers.
feathers.
I'm clipping his wings, I'm taking his legs, I'm peeling his hair like the letters.
Letters.
Ain't leaving no cells on the scene, cause the Mac that I bought got a net that'll catch him. Yeah,
Ah.
professional hit. Millie told y'all there was levels to this. So I just
So I
copped a
just
new 30, I call it my blender turn, it's the vegetable mix.
yeah.
Man, I never get rich off this rap, and I got an impeccable wrist. In
Rest.
the kitchen for 30 straight hours, I'm cooking Colombian fish. If
Yes.
I front you, you burn me, I promise I'm Hannibal Lecter in ish. I got 32 chambers of torture, your body, you never get fixed. They
Ah.
said 30's the number. Well, I just hit 30 or better. I'm talking about 34 years on this earth with no itching, no rat, and I never
Never.
had a chick that I hit that ain't bust like a dirty Beretta and 30 or better. What?
Ah.
I just bought a Ferrari and parked it right next to your Jetta. Without saying the word, I just
Hey,
showed you what they mean. They wait, like we be better. What? You don't like me, whatever. But homie, that mule a catcher. I figure my chances of scooping your wife is looking more likely than ever. Good in my hood, I'm the king in my city. Retiring my jersey, no Christopher Webber. Been on the track for like 30 straight bars, and I'm about to go back and get 30 more better. That was 30 or better.
Ah.
And for that, I will murder whoever.
Ah.
Yeah.
hey,
Money up
Hey,
listen,
here in the
hey,
y'all.
pounds.
we
Bring all
can't
the
keep
haters
going. We
around. The
can't
coppers
keep
and prayers
going.
around. No
We
smoking that
gotta
perk with
close
that yellow
out.
liquor
Yo, we
around. I
gotta
see all
go,
them
yo.
broad.
Yep,
Yeah.
go ahead. No,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
gotta
Listen.
close
Yeah.
out, y'all. We gotta close out. We
Let
getting
me get
close to the
into it, you heard
time.
me?
Yeah.
Hey yo, I'm
It
Listen,
was
presenting
right
Sunday
getting
Night Live.
dark.
Bipolar
You know
Music
lock in
just
your
Dark
came
behind.
as the
You know
through.
sun.
what it is.
They
You know
shut it
lock in.
Yeah,
down,
no.
y'all.
I get straight up to a key. Looking for white, not looking for trees. Not busting the trap, let's in the G. At the DA and not taking no play. Some young state, whipping the G. Sleep when I die, sleep when I die. Stay on my grind, this is B5. Call my connect, I might throw me a pop.
Yo,
Haters be
make
hating,
sure
they
y'all
just in the fly.
follow them,
Listen
y'all.
me saying, they
Period.
Yeah.
say I'm the guy.
Follow
You
them
They
already know
all
I'm
boys,
the running
nice.
man.
by five. Better
Short
in
shot
the center of the
Drizzy.
side, number my nothing, no,
Red
no,
Money
no.
Blick.
Yeah. Follow
Yes,
me.
y'all.
You
Make
Red
mean?
sure y'all
Red
follow
money
them on
underscore
all
Make sure
bipolar
y'all
socials.
music.
follow
Raw Bucks.
Bipolar Music, y'all. Listen,
Yes.
listen, fellas,
We gotta get
fellas,
up out of
fellas.
here.
I want to thank y'all for coming on, man. This was the first time we did an
Anytime, man.
acapella on
Anytime.
the show. You know what I'm saying? And on when y'all come on the pot, because I'm gonna bring y'all on the pot, and we'll get the music thing situated so that way we could play y'all actual tracks. You know
Okay.
what
Say
I'm
that.
saying? And we gonna get that thing situated right for y'all. But this was a treat to have y'all spit live on air. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all for coming. Sure
Yep.
Shot Driz, Red
Hey,
Money Blick, Raw Bucks. Y'all know
Uh-huh.
what it is. The
You
Again.
Fox.
already.
And I
Let's
am
go. Let's
Tigmatic. We
tear that
stirring
Right.
pot.
the pot.
Stirring the pot, you heard me?
Stirring it up.
Until next time,
All
folks.
Red
cooker.
money up.